maintain it, safe to say the kid get older. Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it open. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get lost. He ain't focused yet, but he ain't got motion. Made a happen.
Alright, what's up guys? So this video is pretty much going to be going over the car, finding every issue that needs to be taken care of before we get to the part of getting the fun stuff done. A couple things that I've already found even before we even left with the car is, here, let me show you. So I got the front end jacked up right now. I got it on jack stands. I only got 2 jacks, so I can't put the whole car on jack stands right now. I might go pick up 2 more because it'll just make it a lot easier rather than swapping back and forth. But the front hubs and bearings are bad. They have the slightest little bit of play in them. So I'm gonna replace those. The rear toe arms for sure are completely horrible. So we're ordering Megan Racing toe arms, camber arms, and trailing arms for the rear. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Might as well upgrade it since it needs to be replaced already. Right off the bat, you can see that let me see if I can get it focused. The boots on the tie rods are torn and covered in fluid. So that might be something that that we tackle. Might just go ahead and replace the rack if there's an issue with it, if the seals are going out or something like that. So we might check that out. But before I bought the vehicle, he did let us know that the power steering pump is bad and it has a snap bolt. So we got to figure that out. I'm probably gonna start pulling it today and get the parts ordered for it. Let's see. But other than that, mechanically, that's all I've found so far. And all of it I already knew about. Obviously, I'm not worried about struts and stuff like that because that's going to get swapped out. But I'm going to get a kit. We're probably going to do the brakes all the way around just to make sure everything's good. And yeah, the fan shroud isn't really secure. So yeah, you can see the tabs right here is broken. I could probably zip tie that or something like that. It's not really a big deal. Not really too worried about that. But yeah, other than that, headlights, definitely need to take care of the headlights. I've heard that those are hard to find, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'm just gonna start taking stuff apart and ordering things. All right, so I'm working on this. Got the airbox out. I disconnected the negative terminal on the battery. I loosened this up because I'm trying to disconnect the power steering hose, and it's pretty stuck, but this is the issue. So one of the bolts snapped. It should not be moving like that. So the whole way that I was driving, every time that I would accelerate, it would pull this in, and then it would let it ease out, and pull it back in, let it ease out, pull it in, let it ease out. And now I'm struggling to get this hose off. It's like hard as a rock. So probably gonna order a new one of these as well. And then yeah, we'll get back to it. I think the bolt that was in there for this fell out because there was a bolt that fell down there in the pan. Yeah, bolt just fell. So we're gonna keep trying to get this off, and then after that we'll start taking the alternator off and then pulling the power steering pump. Okay, so we got the power steering pump out. That was not that fun. I will say, because one of the bolts is snapped here, I'm gonna try to see if I can show you guys. But those 2 holes right there, you can kind of see in that top one, there's still a bolt. So I have to extract that, and then we got to get a new bolt. So that's what we're about to do. I'm gonna pull I didn't even have to pull the alternator out because the top bolt's the one you have to move the alternator to get to, and that one snapped. So I'm gonna pull the alternator out now, see if I can extract that bolt, and then after that I just got to go pick up a new power steering pump and put it in. I'm gonna replace all these This hose right here, this one's the one that connects from the power steering pump to the power steering reservoir. That one was like stupid hard and brittle, so I'm just gonna replace that. That way I don't have any issues out of that anytime soon. And then I also have to get that bolt, or I have to get a nut for that because it wasn't even on there whenever I pulled everything apart. So that's awesome.
Stay the same and maintain it. Safe to say the kid get older. Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it open. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get open. He ain't focused yet, but he ain't got motion. Made a half a ticket, not promotion. Shout out switching sweet and keep me rolling, but if we...
I'm a great success. I'm a great success. All right, now we can get this thing fucking replaced. Is it supposed to do that? Is it good? We're bleeding the system. But it sounds good.
You alright?
It sounds good.
Oh yeah, dude.
Anything?
No.
No bubbles coming out? Let's go for 30 more seconds. Just let me know if anything's coming out.
Yeah, I thought they'll probably quiet down more whenever we drive it, you know.
And we can zip tie that fan shroud so it's out of the way.
Okay.
Pull it up. Pick it up. I just want to see how much less noise it'll make whenever it's not touching. Oh yeah, dude, that's mint. Dude, it just got quiet. Oh yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah, dude.
I touch that's fine for you. I do that 3 times again. I testify for you. I told her like you, that bitch. I do it all, and I'm around. You scared to do it. I'm not. As long as you joking now in for me, I ain't got it. I've been scheming, looting. I ain't your
Been a couple
body.
days. The car runs freaking good. No whining from the power steering, no leaks, nothing like that. Everything feels good, everything looks good, everything sounds good. So I'll just give y'all one last startup. I was gonna take it up to the shop and do a power steering flush on it, but I decided not to yet. I'm gonna wait until the suspension stuff comes in and then I'm gonna do that. So but yeah, it runs freaking good. It runs so smooth. No whining. No more whining from the power steering. None of that. Like legit, just sitting in it. If I'm not paying attention, I forget the car's running. Look how smooth it's running. But yeah, we got everything replaced. Power steering pump's replaced. It's already had a brand new alternator. We replaced the it's like a air control valve or something like that on the side of the power steering pump. We replaced that also. And that's all good. I still haven't gotten around to zip tying this, actually. Cause I'm gonna drill like a hole in each side and then zip tie it up. That way it doesn't go anywhere. I went and got zip ties earlier, but no, it runs good. I'm very happy with it. So Yeah, she's running smooth. Now we're just waiting on the suspension parts. They have been ordered. Don't really have an ETA on them yet. I got the tracking information. I got the tracking information earlier today, but they haven't like left the facility yet, so I don't have an update yet. But I feel like this is like a part one to it, fixing some of the maintenance things. The suspension stuff is definitely needed, but it's definitely upgrading to some stuff that's going to be needed for everything that's getting done to the car as well. So that'll be pretty interesting. I was going to actually take the stuff off the car today. That way, when the new stuff comes in, I'd be able to just slap it on and bring it to the shop and align it. But I'm feeling lazy, so I'm just gonna wait until it comes in. Plus, I got Lone Star Rally that I'm heading out for tomorrow, so the car would just sit on jack stands for the weekend, and not trying to deal with that. So I'll just leave it for right now. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Drop a like, drop a sub. Stick around for the build. This is definitely not going to be one of those, quick busted out types of builds. This is going to be overtime, doing what I like, doing what I want, and just having fun with it. So I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all have a good night.
Get lost when I'm with you. How can us lose?